What's happening, YouTube? That's right, the fat man from Alabama is back on air. Some of you may recognize me from about 3 years ago. I had a YouTube channel called Don's Garage. There's the poster right there. Uh, we're going to stay with the channel name. I'll be having shop cars done pretty soon. Got a local printer that's going to handle that for me. Uh, that's what we're going to do. I bounced a few new channel names around. I figured if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we're going to stick with the old name for now. May change later. We'll have to wait and see. Quick history on me and what I do, hobby-wise and whatnot. Been opened up my first kid, I think, on my 6th birthday. Been in and out of the hobby ever since. Did a lot of contest building in my 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, and got burnt out. Burnt out. Kept trying to better myself and better the next guy for a trophy that was actually cheaper to go to the trophy shop and just buy me one. That being said, if you contest build, great. I love seeing your content. This is not what I'm about here. There's a few shows coming up I'm going to attempt to go to close. I got one in Huntsville in August. And I believe there's one coming up in Anniston later, like September, October. I'm going to make it. It's not 30 minutes away. Huntsville's 2 hours. So, will I take something? Don't know. We ain't there yet. If I do, what I build would be classified as curbside. I don't wire the motors, throttle linkage, fuel lines. It's just not my bag anymore. I do some subtle details with paint, decals, and bare metal foil, of course. Scratch building, love doing it. Keep doing it. Try to make the next one better. Anything I scratch build next time, try to make it better. That's the general goal of anybody, I think, in this hobby. So, that being said, we're going to do some build videos. I'll do some, once I learn this editing program or app I've got in my phone, I'll be posting, there'll be some just pictures of stuff I've built. Some of you may know I was in the slot car drag racing hobby for about 20 years, painted a boatload of bodies. I mean, just there's hundreds of bodies I've painted out there. I have pictures of most of them, not all. So I'll do some pictorial videos, whatever you want to call them, just some of the work I've done. You see anything in that later on, drop me a line, ask questions. I'll answer them best I can. Paint and body work is my favorite part of the hobby. I love doing decal work. And I know everybody's like, ooh, decals. I get it. They can be intimidating. They are extremely frustrating. We have the decals that are available to us in the kits from the aftermarket are the best this hobby has ever had since the beginning. Quality, the way they lay down, they're a lot easier to work with, in my opinion. So there'll be some decal work done. I'll walk you through, show you the few tricks I do know. And I'm still open for suggestions on doing decals or doing anything. I can still learn. I watch several channels. I'm always picking up something here or there. You just can't tell. 2 of the channels I subbed a month or better ago. They're relatively new channels. I'm sure some of y'all subbed them. If you haven't, look them up. It is Papa's Model Car Room. Mr. Tibbetts, I think it's Robin Tibbetts. Don't quote me. My memory is not the best anymore. He builds a lot of old hot rods, street rods, drag cars. He's done a few customs, the 60s era stuff. I mean, just great stuff to great visual, just beautiful ideas. I watched some of the videos, cars he's built, cars he's bought. It sparked ideas for me to build something in a similar fashion, style, color, stuff like that. Another channel that's not very old, Model Cars with Glenn. Guy's a trip. I mean, hey, you tell this cat is having himself a blast, especially now that he's on YouTube. Guy does some killer drawings. He shows those. His big thing in model cars is big motors, big tires, parts, stuff hanging out. It's cool, real cool. I watched the video from him this morning where he's got this little Tamiya Fiat kit. I can't recall what particular model of Fiat it is, but it's a little bitty car. It would fit in this shop at 16 foot square. It would fit inside here with room to spare. Little car. And he's talking about putting a front motor dragster style chassis underneath it. I'm like, ooh, God, can't wait, man. Looking forward to this one. My goal with the channel and with my model cars I build is to come up with an idea in my head and create it in a three-dimensional figure sitting on a bench so I can hold my hand, show off, put on my shelf in my room and look at it, go, I built that. We've also got some real car stuff around here we'll be showing here on the channel. We got a couple of motorcycles my dad plays with. We've got his shop just across the yard from where I'm at right now. He does a lot of fabrication, does some neat stuff, some really cool, just, it's hard to explain. We'll show more on that. I've been chatting with Brian over BG Model Works. I'm not going to pronounce his last name. Lucas C, been chatting with him a little bit. Fred Henry. Just the list goes on and on. Rusty Rotors. These are all channels I've subbed. I'm sure y'all have subbed most of them. But there's some other ones. One I would love y'all to check out is Model Car Muse by Doug White. Doug's been a model car builder forever. He's won a couple of the old Actra, some of the old model car contests that were national, where they won serious prizes, stuff like that. He interviews other modelers. In his video quality, it's a production well done. So look him up. He builds some amazing models. He's got some really cool tips on how to get a more realistic look for very few dollars, actually. Speaking of that, like I said, paint and body work is my favorite part of this hobby, getting the color down and all that. I went through a little medical issue, had a surgery done on my neck a year and a half ago. Had a cage put in, 6 pins, and there was some serious nerve damage. Really affected my left arm, which was rough because I'm left-handed. It made just your basic day-to-day things very difficult. Couldn't handle an airbrush, could not handle a rattle can. It's getting better. I've got a couple of test shots hanging up above me that I've sprayed their rattle can. I was trying out the Extreme Likers by Testers. I love the color choices. They spray good. They lay down nice. Coverage is beautiful. Tried their clear and don't like their clear at all. I have no use for it. Was very, very disappointed. So I've gone back to what I'm used to, what I've been spraying for the past 20 plus years, is a automotive urethane 2K clear. It's a little pricey, but the amount of paint I do, the amount of painting I'm going to be doing again, it actually saves me money. Beautiful coverage, lays down just, well, some of y'all use it, you know what I'm talking about. This stuff is worth, a gallon kit was like $100. That's a lot of money. I know people go, oh man, you know how many model car kits that is? Well, today's retail prices on models, has 2 kits plus and some shipping You might pick up a sheet of bare metal foil, a couple of little things that go in the package. $100 don't go far in this hobby like it used to, unfortunately. But this is the world we live in. You know, we can complain about prices all we want. They're not going to change for the better. So, I'll be doing videos on stuff like that. NYS Models, young Dylan Thomas out of New York. He is sponsoring the Pro Street Group build again. I believe this is the 4th or 5th year. I've wanted to get in on that group build ever since the first time I saw it, and I chickened out last minute. Not this time. I've already got a project picked out. We'll be joining that group build this time. I'll be doing a video real soon, debuting what the project I'm going to do, and I'll do a build series of videos on the project. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. If you don't like what you see or what I'm saying, hit the dislike button. Comment, good or bad, at the bottom. I'm open for suggestions. But please consider subbing my channel. And hang on, we're going to do some crazy stuff here. And some of it might actually work out. So, here's what I got to say. Live, love, and laugh. We're grown men playing with toy cars at the end of the day. Build for you. Don't worry about what the world thinks. Some of us are going to like what you do. Some people aren't going to like what you do. They're not going to like what I do. It's the way it is. Enjoy yourself. Satisfy yourself first. The people that really like it, they're going to let you know. So, everybody, have a great day. Please like, subscribe, share if you like what you see. Take care. Talk to you again soon. Bye. Bye.